YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Nerdwave Plays. So we're gonna jump straight into it. And where the heck did we leave off? Rust Commons East, Circle of Slaughter. I recall saying we were gonna do Circle of Slaughter, so let's get her done. Let's not die. Let's not die today. Commons West. Was it underpass or out yard? I think this was the closer location. I always forget. And I picked. You chose poorly. That's all good. There's only two choices. Whoops. That's the. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's the outer yard. Alright. Everyone's doing good.
Mounting up.
It's a rather warm Monday evening. The start of a fresh week, and we are exhausted, but there is always time for Borderlands. It's nice having a relaxing hobby to come home to, especially after a stressful, long day at work, and it's hot. But the commute today was pretty good. Got home fairly quickly, not a lot of traffic. I have this theory that kind of goes, I think a lot of people like to call out sick Mondays. You know, kind of extend the weekend a little bit. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And we're frozen. So it appears. You know, this is the second time I booted it up earlier, and I don't know. I'm still playing off the old disc. So, anyway, let's restart it again. Okay, let's try that again. Had some technical difficulties there. Xbox is kind of being a pain today. Had to do a couple restarts. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go with the loadout. Shotgun. I think the volcano would work well. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. And there it goes. These guys have rocket launchers. Oh, there's one. Alive. Oh crap. Nailed it. Oh, of course. Let's see if we can get this guy here. There we go. Summer's going by pretty fast. I was watching a little bit of TV earlier, and I'm already seeing commercials for back-to-school supplies. Are you kidding? It's not even August yet. It's like, when does school? I mean, school goes back at end of August, early September. It's like, that's disappointing. You know what I do need? I should load out. Is the transfusion grenade instead of the corrosive. Might be a little more helpful here. We're gonna go left, drop the scorpion shirt, and then flank them to the. Ah, okay, that didn't work. I got outsmarted. That's okay. There you are. Yeah. Not a good round for me. Not a good round. I feel off.
Teach those last guys a thing or two about firepower.
We're talking about like, we have this really ugly carpet at work, like a really ugly carpet in our office, and it kind of reminds me of you know, like when you go to Vegas and, you know, your typical whatever, you know, random casino. The carpets are pretty ugly. In fact, some of them are downright gaudy. You know, it looks like they were, you know, they may have been nice looking back in the 60s or something, but they just look really outdated, dirty, you know. And I read somewhere that this is done. There's psychological purposes for. Oh boy. So for psychological purposes, they do this because they don't want you looking at the carpet. They want you looking up. They want you looking at the games. They want you looking at the tables, at the bars. They don't want you looking there. They don't want you looking at the walls. The walls are pretty plain as well. There's no clocks on the walls. You know, when you're actually in the casino floor. You know, it can be disorientating. Disorientating? Because there's a lot of loud noises, there's tons of people walking around, it's like sensory overload. You know, and you're just kind of like overwhelmed with all these things. But like, yeah, we gotta keep the people distracted and fixated, because you're not want to look at the carpet, you're not gonna want to look at the wall. There's nothing to look at. It's all just, it's walls, and it's kind of structured where it can be pretty easy to get lost. If you don't know what you're looking for, if you don't know where you are. Alright, I don't want to wait for this to fully recover, so... Yeah, so they want you looking at these games and distracted there, so you don't think about leaving. You're not like, oh man, it's getting late, I better, you know, get back to the hotel and get some sleep. No. They want you playing. They want you spending money. You know, it's actually pretty clever, you know, how they kind of situate everything. You can't tell what time of day it is from most of the casinos. You know, maybe the really small ones that are out on the strip where they just have a few machines here and there. You know, but the big ones, like once you're in and on the floor, you can't tell what time of day it is. I mean, everything is always so busy that, I mean, you can't really distinguish, you know, night from day. You know what, we should ammo up a bit more.
You can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed.
This is all done intentionally. This is all done to distract you. And it's quite clever. And they certainly know what they're doing. It reminds me of there's an old Twilight Zone episode about this. All right, badass. Who wants some? Get some. Unloading. There we go. Oh dang. I don't like it when you die, your Scorpio turret goes over. It's like, how much fucking wind here? Crap. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I dropped them right at the same time. Trivial difficulty? Come on. And why am I having so much trouble with this? Anyway, so there's an old Twilight Zone episode about this older couple who go to Vegas. They win a trip. Some type of it was a contest, like from a newspaper or magazine or something, and they won like an all expenses paid trip. Vegas, and well, it seemed the man's wife wanted to go to Vegas, and he didn't. You know, he was just this dude who's like, he seemed very, how to describe him? Maybe cheapskate may not be the right word, but more of a frugal man, a simple man. And he didn't look happy to be there. You know, she's smiling, and you know, she's just trying to have a good time, and he's just like, you know, it's like he's just having the worst time. So she's trying to, you know, be cool. She's trying to be like, oh, you know, cheer up and, you know, just enjoy yourself. And, you know, this dude is just not having it. But they end up at the casino to take a photo with the, I guess, the company that hosted the contest. You know, some of the employees, and so they're on the casino, and guy runs into this other dude who's like totally drunk, like totally plastered, and well, actually, you know, he doesn't seem to be a gambling type. You know, he's just like, no, you know, I mean, these people here, you know, they're fools and they're spending all this money, and you know, it's ridiculous. You know, they should be saving their money. You know, he's just a different type of person. You know, he doesn't value gambling. But you know, something happens, and he runs into this other guest there, and this dude's drunk, and he kind of gives them this token or coin or whatever, and he, you know, he throws it in the machine. His wife's like, well, you know, it's already in the, you know, the token's already in the machine. Might as well spin. And like, I think he wins. And like, his wife did too. Like, his wife did spin once, and she didn't win anything. And he's like, well, you know, see, I told you, it's a waste of money. These people are fools. You know, he's just very, very critical of these people. You know, being very judgmental, and just being very, really, do that again? Unbelievable. But he ends up getting hooked on the machine. He keeps playing and playing, and then, you know, he ends up being there for hours and hours on end, and like, you know, it's like every passing hour he looks more disheveled, and you know, finally, like, you know, he just goes nuts. You know, like, he goes and he cashes, you know, he goes to the bank to get more money, and he keeps, you know, it's like, you know, he wins a round or two, but then he loses a lot, and then he wins, but that winning is what keeps you playing, because it's like, oh, you know, I can win my money back, or I'm on a roll. You know, it's all probability. There's no, you know, hot streaks aren't real. You know, it's all chance. But it hooks you. You know, it gets you wanting to keep playing. It gets you wanting to see if you can just win that much more money. Just win a little more, a little more. And it's one of my favorite episodes. It's definitely one of the better ones, certainly. I won't spoil it for you. But it's like, yeah, even someone who's seemingly not into this life can get just kind of hooked and pulled in, you know. So apparently I'm still in the round, and I don't see anything. You know, sometimes they get stuck. I don't see anything on the radar. Sometimes they get stuck in the cages, or I don't know. But the door is sealed, it looks like, so we can't leave. And here I am alive. Yeah? What the heck? I'm just stuck here. I wonder if we switch to... Let's see. If we switch to explosives, I wonder if... No, maybe not. Sometimes they'll glitch somewhere, and like the little cage doesn't drop, and it's like you're just sitting there wasting time, which we are. Death by rocket launcher time. Guess if you don't have enough rounds, the only way out may be to restart. But yeah, explosive weapons. Okay, let's see if we can get this sorted here. Here we go. Haven't been a big fan either. I'm not huge on games, but yeah, it's pretty fun to go.
Here.
Summer, it's already hot in the summer, so it's like I've been there in the summer and I've been there in the winter as well, and like it still gets it can still get pretty warm during the day, even in the winter time. It's just the summer is just so unbearably hot. You know, it's like you're in an oven all day. You know, it's like you gotta stay indoors, and if you're not indoors, you're by the pool, because it's just, yeah, the heat is just really intense. Sweet. Let's see here. Let's go kill Sailor Cobb then. And we're gonna start wrapping up this part of the quest line. Awesome. Okay. Where's Commons East? So let's head up to the outpost there, and then we'll just teleport over.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
I think the cauldron's the closest point. I remember the last time I went in the summer. Jeez, like even like the moment you step out of the air conditioned casino, you're baking.
Don't be shot out. Come on.
You know, especially midday. Heck, even at night. You know, even after the sun goes down and you think it cools down, it cools down, but not really. You know, it can still be 80 degrees in the evening, easily. It's like the only time it's like particularly cool is like, you know, maybe in the early hours of the morning before the sun comes up. You know, 2, 3 in the morning. That's probably the coolest it's gonna get. So if you go in the summer, be forewarned if you're not used to heats. And then I went in the winter, and in the evening, like, it gets, like, the temperature drops like crazy. What the? Am I kidding me? Yeah, in the evening, it just, you go from, that's not the right sniper for this. Let's pick the other one. Yeah, the day's still pretty warm. I mean, pretty warm in that the sun feels intense, but it's not hot. It's definitely not a hot day. then you get, are you kidding me? Oh, these suckers are here. Come on, turret. Like, I didn't bring any chapstick, and like my lips got crazy chapped like that. You know, with the windburn, I guess, is what it's called. Like it's pretty chilly. But the sun's also strong. Like it's kind of weird to describe because this, like, you can feel the intensity from the sun, but it's cold outside. So it's like it's kind of bad both ways. Done and done. Alright, Taylor Cobb, where are you hiding? He patrols the street, you know, he's just walking around somewhere. I don't think he kind of hangs out in a specific part of this map, but you'll run into him eventually.
Shoot them all!
But you will run into the goons first. Okay. Okay, they weren't too bad. Taylor, where are you? I think there's like a turret over here somewhere that spawns or pops up. I'm not seeing him, but there it is. Oh, and it's a rocket turret. Oh, snap. Acquired a GameStop gift card, so there's some money burning a hole in my pockets. Thinking about picking up.
Oh, you know that hurt.
I'm leaning towards picking up Resident Evil Village, but I haven't decided exactly yet. For certain, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, there he is. Like, I was hiding somewhere. No, you don't. No, you don't. Game over, Taylor. Aww.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you.
Well, at least he's gone. At least we got him. Now we gotta talk to a claptrap. Units. Oh, and we're right here. Nice. I'll take it. I think he's up here in the back. And spider ants? Spider ants? Yep. Like clockwork. maybe it's just me, but summer kind of loses its luster after you become a full-fledged adult, as it were. You go outside, you know, the kids are all happy, they're on break, and they're out having fun, riding their bikes, and, you know, when I go for my walks, or... And you're just here like, dang, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I don't get 3 months off. Incredibly jealous. It's like, oh, I would trade places. I would trade places to have 3 months off. That sounds awesome. It's like, meanwhile, in our world, tomorrow's Tuesday, the worst day of the week.
Without a master, I have 2 options.
And I think this has actually been proven scientifically that I think people voted it the
I will comply with what you need. Then
not
get
the
out
least
of my scan
productive.
range.
I think just the worst
Prepare
day
yourself. Your next
of
challenge
the week.
awaits.
Even though intuitively you kind of
insurmountable,
think,
but
well,
you
gee,
can
wouldn't it
do
have been
this.
Monday?
You will.
But I think the
prevail.
saving grace of Monday is that you still have Monday. You're coming off the weekend high. You know, people are still, you know, talking about, you know, you come back to work and people are you're talking about your weekend
Prepare yourself. You have come very far in
with your
journey.
coworkers who did
It is
what,
not
you know.
yet over, and it is not
So that's
yet
something to
time
look forward
rest.
to.
Much
But-
depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
You know, so that's, you know, at least Monday has that. But Tuesday, it's like the Monday high is gone, and you are, you know, midweek. You're in that middle week portion, and it's like, you know,
Don't be shy now. Come on.
you're still
you
you're still
holler
too
when you
far
do.
away from the weekend to see it. But
Oh, Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd
maybe
like
that's
to
because well, you know, come to think of it, maybe that's why it's called Taco Tuesday.
Is available at the middle of nowhere bounty board.
Because, you know, it gives you a little something on Tuesday to look forward to. Tacos. That may have been why Taco Tuesday was invented.
Well, looks like you fit right in. Watch your back out there.
Okay, what have we here? Okay, Scooter hasn't given the quest yet, I don't think, so we'll
Coming
go
out of the
to...
dust, nasty out there, ain't it?
Yep, not yet.
I'll catch you
So
later.
we'll go back to Crazy Earl, pick up those quests, and then Middle Nowhere Bounty Board, pick up those quests, and then... Yeah, I think we'll kind of call it a day here before we get too invested, because the next ones are going to take some time, so... It'll be easier to start fresh next time with the new quests. So, you're done. Got you. Oh,
Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that
you're
chunk
done
ball to
and
do.
done. Skag, no problem. Spitter skag. Pfft. Nice try, bud. So they do explode with a melee attack. Good to know.
What you want? And good riddance.
Okay, so we got that done. Oh man. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be as fun anymore. Well, let's look forward to. And I guess just as an adult, you're like, you know, I guess it's for the kiddos. It's not for us anymore. And that's a shame. Alright. Easy peasy. Alright. So we got all our quests for Trash Coast, which has the next piece of the key.
Someone always has the upper hand.
Kind of clear out some stuff before we head out. Yeah, nothing here that looks too exciting. Let's see. Ammo regen, no thanks. We will keep the corrosive grenade mod just in case. Let's ammo up. So next time we can just head straight into it. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Self-contained. Ooh, look at all that XP. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, everyone. So next time, we will continue where we left off. And knock out... I mean, we can probably do all the Trash Coast quests all at once. Guardian Angel is the only quest we have to do. But we're going to finish them all. All level 27s. So it should be pretty straightforward. Awesome sauce. Okay. Okie doke. Well, thank you all for staying to the end. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on a future episode. And looking forward to catching you all in the next episode. Later days.